You can see a big bubble in there. I poured some dish soap down there to try to lube it up, but it didn't work. Okay, this is a problem. Alright, so I cut off this trap. You can still see it right there, so I think it's stuck right there. You can see a big bubble in there. I poured some dish soap down there to try to lube it up, but it didn't work. Okay, I've got 100 feet of garden hose to work with, so I'll just pull it all the way out in the yard here. That way I can take it out. Look at that. What in the world's a cut on? Alright, got it. But now this pipe fell through the floor, so I gotta bring that back up. Well, at least now I've got access to that pipe, so I'm gonna put the squirter thing through there. That should unclog. Okay, well that didn't work. I went to Home Depot and got these connectors so I can put this P-trap back on there. When I was squirting water through, it was coming out just like in the beginning of my problem here yesterday. It was coming out of that pipe. I don't know if you can see it at the top. It's an old cast iron. It's got a crack, so that was the relief. That's where it was flowing out. That was initially where I saw I had a problem. So my plan is cut this pipe now, make enough room to stick the hose in there, get a bigger bladder, and see if I can blast it from there. So apparently these two pipes connect in a V before it goes back to the bigger sewage pipe. So that's the plan for now. I'm gonna cut it probably right here, maybe cut a section out here. There, I got an angle grinder. That way I'll have room to stick that hose in, and then I can put that rubber connector, I guess it's called a no-hub, right there. Angle grinders are dangerous. The blade just fell apart in use. Always wear eye protection. Anyways, here's the pipe. I was able to get maybe 2/3 through. This material here, it was like a cast material. It was like a mesh you soak in water and put it on there. I put it on there 20 years ago and it's held all this time. And you can tell I've got some duct tape there, but that crack is up higher. For now, I'm just gonna tape this and then just get to this project later. My plan is to put a clean out segment right here, do the rubber fittings on each end, and then have the clean out to be able to stick the hose through. So that's for a later date. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this, put this back on there, tighten that one, and I'll be back where I started from about 24 hours ago. All right, much better option for cutting that metal pipe. All right, look at that. So much buildup. Maybe I can snake it out now. That's the goal. There is so much buildup in that. Okay, I've had this in there for a few minutes, blasting away, and it's not backflowing, so... Sorry, there's an air show going on behind me. I think this took the clog out. It's not backflowing yet. I'll wait a few more minutes, but I think I might have gotten the clog. So now we need to stick in that bigger pipe, the rubber boots on each end, and it's got a clean out hole for future use. So that's my next step after this. All right, there we go. I know it all needs to be PVC. It's 80 years old, but this will definitely buy me a few more years. I just need to get a cap on there, and it'll be done. All right, got kitchen faucet going. Looks good.